Hi, welcome back to my summer kitchen. We have been working the last few days to avoid working on the hot stove to make new dips and sauces and ketchups and relishes cold, chilled for whenever we have guests over at home. Today we are going to concentrate on some chilled soups. This is also an amazing thing to bring forward for a summer lunch or a summer dinner. And we are going to make today a soup of cucumbers and prawn. We will start with heating our stove up and a flat pan in which we are going to pour in about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Bring it to a heat. By that time we take peeled cucumbers, and what we do, as we have done here, we are going to de-seed them because the seeds are full of water, and if we make the soup with the seeds inside the cucumber, the soup will become watery. So we are simply taking the seeds out. This you can do with a teaspoon or even with a melon baller like I am using. And this one we have 3 cucumbers. This one we are going to reserve for the relish. So usually I do not waste anything. I do not even waste the cucumber seeds. We can use them in Indian curries and Indian sauces. They're extremely cooling. Beautiful. Our oil is hot. We have reserved the shells and heads of 4 prawns. The prawns we are going to use for garnish, but what we are going to do with the shells is that we are not going to waste them. We are going to turn them into a kind of a prawn stock. We put these into the hot oil. And wish you could smell this. At once you will get the seafood smell from the prawn shells. They are amazing because most of the taste is in the shells and in the head. And because we don't eat them, we waste so much of the aroma. While these are cooking a little, we will move to our food processor. In the food processor bowl, we put in our roughly diced cucumbers, green chilies. As I always say, you can adjust the amount of green chili that you like or do not like in your food. But I like things a little spicy. So that's about 2 green chilies chopped up finely. Put on our food processor lid and I can smell the green chili. So we are still infusing the oil with the paste of the prawn. We are back to our prawn shells and prawn heads, which we have been cooking a little in some olive oil. We have now got them red and beautifully fragrant. What we do is, we take some cream and we pour it into this. What we want to use is the aromatic oil that has come out of the prawn shells and the prawn heads. We simply mix it in. This smells beautiful. While this is coming to a boil, we come back to our food processor. Into this, we put in a little bit of salt. You can use sea salt or kosher salt or even normal salt, but I like the taste of kosher salt. A nice fingerful of pepper. And this is done. Some yogurt or curd. What we use in India is curds. They have a lot of water content in them. So either you get Greek yogurt or you simply get this yogurt the night before, hang it up in a muslin cloth and let all the water drain out. It becomes thick and absolutely amazing. So we put in some yogurt and we are going to blitz this again. Beautiful. It is all coming together. We put in some coriander leaves. We'll reserve some for garnish. One of the very important things we've always wanted to do in my summer kitchen is to slave over the hot stove as little as we can. And that is all the amount of cooking we're going to do today for the cucumber prawn soup. We have some cooked prawns and the rest of the ingredients are fresh and worked in a food processor. So here we go. Alright, let's add in a little spring onions. We'll also reserve a few for garnish and for the salsa. Yes, there is a salsa which goes with this. And we are going to this is smelling amazing. What we do is we are going to drain out the cream, the bisque from the shells and the heads. We are going to discard the shells and the heads and we are going to use that aromatic stock for our soup. We have drained out the shells and the heads and taken the aromatic bisque from the shrimps. What we are going to do, we are going to add this to our basic cucumber, chili, yogurt mix. There is coriander in it, there are spring onions. We are not going to waste any of this beautiful aromatic prawn stock. That's it. We give it another blitz. Now if you feel that the soup is a little too thick, you can always add a little amount of water or stock, whatever you want, to make it a little runny. We are going to put this into a bowl and we are going to chill it in the fridge. But meanwhile, while we will put this in the bowl and chill it in the fridge, we are going to prepare our salsa to put it into the fridge with the soup. And just cut them into strips. You don't need more than one cucumber for this. And then let's chop them up. We take a bowl. We put our chopped cucumber in it. This is going to be a very fresh salsa which will go beautifully with the chilled soup. We are going to put in a little coriander leaves. We are going to put in some spring onions. We are going to put in some sliced red chilli. Please again, as with any chili I say, I like my stuff spicy, but if you do not like it so spicy, always adjust the amount of chili that you put in. I'm putting in 2. Oh, that looks beautiful. And we will put in the juice of 1 lime. I mean, you can already taste how this is going to feel with the cool cucumber soup. Half a lime. The other half goes in. A touch of salt, a touch of pepper. Mix this up. We let the soup chill for about minimum 2 hours. I like to do that, so it's a lovely make-ahead dish. And the salsa will also chill for 2 hours. We have cooked prawns to garnish it with. Be back with you soon. We have taken our chilled cucumber soup out of the fridge. There is another way of chilling it fast. In case it is too thick and you want to thin it down and yet you want it cold, you can just put some ice cubes in it. They will melt and it will be cool and chilled if you want to chill it a little fast. Now we are going to serve these out. Look at it, it looks so amazing. I like it a little thick and chunky. We have our beautiful prawns to put on this. a little coriander, a little spring onions, and of course we have our chili salsa. Sometimes you wish it is summer if you have stuff like this to eat. We put on a little of our chilled cucumber salsa on the side, and our beautiful chilled cucumber and prawn soup is ready.